All right, peace, peace, peace. First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shall bless you all day. By His mercies you are consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall body. And two, we're naturally alive, man. I want to get into something real quick, man. Yeah, it's crazy because, like, I was actually on it's crazy how the Most High in your house shall works, man. I actually was on Assembly of Firstborn. I was watching, the video or the class or video, a while back, and he mentioned something like how like about pretty much being with the whole Yahushua and the parable Mark 4 parable, like the sower and the seed, and being pretty much being on stony ground, and how the Most High Yahushua is a rock, man. How pretty much being solid in the faith. Kind of going to, I want to hit this because we talked about this a while back, like because I'm hit the scripture from another angle this time. Now we're going to talk about the scripture, I should say, in another angle because you know because I remember when I was we did the video about it. We talked about it in the video talking about Matthew 30 and 39 when John said, "Listen, don't say we have Abraham. How the Most High how the Most High can um and can raise up a nation from these stones, man." But I really want to meditate on why would he say something like that too, but also too how we I looked at the Power Rangers movie because I was like, listen, because listen, here's the thing about this too, man, because that's why important it is to go into the gospel and the testimony and things of that nature, and like I get a doctrine and stuff like that. That's cool, but really, like for the preaching of the gospel, like the testimony, the new covenant, man, it's for the increase of the faith of the people. Because me, like one of the doctrines too, like I still adhere to, like one I still believe is true, but it doesn't matter. Like the brother of Assembly Firstborn said, listen, just don't be like that, man, because a lot of people, because I'm of the belief that Esau is a so-called Caucasian, so-called white man, or the or is the progenitor, or is the patriarch for the so-called Caucasian race, or the white people, but but that's neither here nor there. That's just me. I just got really from the scriptures and other like history. That's the reason why I adhere to it. Like one spiritually, and like his the word, and historically, like it's the reason why. But even if like certain brothers and sisters, if y'all don't, just my thing is too, just don't be like, pretty much just don't be like Esau, man. Don't, like I'm talking about the actual patriarch Esau. Don't be like him, like as well, man, because that's what like that Hebrews 12 is about, man, because he was profane. What does profane mean? Earthly, worldly. He didn't like he rejected the Most High Yahushua. He rejected the word, like he rejected the faith. He rejected him. So like and he was wicked as hell. So don't be like that. It's because some people think it doesn't matter if you think if he was dark skinned or if he was Arab. It doesn't matter. Just don't be like him. But me, I'm if you're gonna ask me, I'm of the stance that he was like Esau, and like in his progeny, like were so-called Caucasian, or what we see white people today. Not all of them, not all of them, but a large bulk of them are. But that's me, and we kind of talked about that Matthew 3, because now I was I said it to say because because in the video that we did, I said the reason why I said that, because listen, like because a lot of times one of the things people say about that is like, wait, how can the so-called two so-called Jakes, or two so-called black people have a have a twin that's a so-called Caucasian? But my thing is too, like, okay, my thing was that my stance is that there's a reason why I said that, because listen, that's just the power of the Most High in your house. I mean, they could do that, man. Like John the Baptist said in Matthew 3 and 8, he can raise these stones out of, make a nation out of those stones. The Most High, can't deny the most power of the Most High in your house. That's the reason why, and we talked about that in the video. I might put it in the description of the chat, but not the chat description of the video, but we talked about that with the whole, when I covered the scene out of the Power Rangers movie. But that's the reason why. But I want to talk about this scripture in another aspect as well, because I don't really want to talk about that. That's more like doctrine talk and stuff like that. That's neither here nor there. I'm just going to give you the little backstory while we're going here, man. Let's get Matthew 3:9, because why would John the Baptist even stay out of these stones? Like let's meditate on it real quick, man. Why would he even say these stones that I will I could raise up, man? Because let's get Matthew chapter 3 verse 8. Matthew chapter 3 verse I'm sorry, not 8, 3 to verse 9. It says, and think not within yourselves. It says, think not within yourself. Don't even think in your heart, in your mind. because because you see John the Baptist, he's talking here inwardly as well. We have Abraham our father, and for I say unto you that Yahweh is able to of these stones is able to raise up the children to raise up children unto Abraham. Exactly. So and this is on a side note, this all ties into like the brother sent me first point talks about like how we benefit off of other people's righteousness, pretty much that Deuteronomy 9:27, man. Because even like when even now when I go off or this us as in collectively in people as people, especially in the word or out the word to agree, but in the word is like okay, well in the word out the word like okay, we can still have this mentality of entitlement sometimes. Like, okay, well, listen, just like it's like just like that's why Jeremiah 6:2 is very key because he kens us to a woman because a lot of times these modern women they think okay they're supposed to just get the world just because they exist. No, there's more to it. Just like what's being taught to us now, or what's being to listen what's being taught to us and what John the Baptist is getting to hear now. Okay, since we're the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, since we're it's like okay we can just do whatever we want. The Most High put us above all nations, and that's not the case, man. Because more importantly, man, you gotta be a son of God, man. So son of the Most High Yahushua, gotta be born of the Word. More importantly, of course he loves all his people. He does. He loves the just and unjust. He's even merciful to them. Because don't get me wrong, he does say he hates sinners and hates not only sin and the sinner, he hates wickedness and abomination, prideful. Yeah, he does. But I'm just saying, that's just who the Most High Yahushua. That's who they are. They're merciful. But I just wanted to make that as an aside too, because that's just But that's neither here nor there. Matthew chapter 3 verse 9 it says, and when I say women, not all women, but majority Western these liberal women now, they have that mentality. Okay, not all women too. They have that, and then not even all of our people have that mentality. And of course in the word, now of course not in the word, even outside the word. Now I'm just saying majority of it. So I'm saying as a collective, not everybody. Because even moments where I get like that, I gotta check myself as well. So yeah, and verse Matthew 3:9 it said, and think not to say within yourself, we have Abraham to our father. For I say unto you that Yahweh is able to raise up these stones and to raise up children unto Abraham. So yeah, that's just yeah, man, that's what it is right there, man. So why is he saying this? Why is he saying stone? Why would he say stones? Let's get to 2 Samuel real quick, man. Because what's a stone, man? It's something. It's rock, man. This is a rock. What's a rock? Stone. It's a rock. It's immovable. It's hard. It doesn't change. This. Hence in Malachi Hebrew, he changes not. He's consistent. It's solid ground. Faith is That's why shout out to Brother Chronicles of Judah, man. He used to always say, man, listen, don't put anything in the flesh. Don't follow anything loving Don't fall in love with anything in the flesh, man, because those things are temporary, man. You only fall in love with spiritual things, man. That's the Most High Yahushua. Why? Because they're the only constant, man. Like he says in Malachi, I change not. And Hebrews, even Yahushua, the same as yesterday, today, and forever, man. So yeah, man, that's just what it is. So yeah, rock is immovable, man. Let's get to 2 Samuel real quick, man. And it's all deals with faith as well. Let's get to 2 Samuel real quick. All dealing with the rock, man. I ain't talking about Chris Rock, Kid Rock, or The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, man. The Rock, man. That's the Most High Yahushua, man. 2 Samuel 23:3. It says, the God of Israel said, the Rock of Israel spake unto me. He that ruleth over men must be just, and rule in the fear of Yahweh. So yeah. That's yeah, and that who pretty much on another note, I was actually looking at this. Lord willing, we're gonna talk about this scripture again. I was just looking at this last night. Pretty much, man. That's why I'm kind of jumping the gun with that, but this is pretty much why it says in in Paul's letters that he that the steward must be faithful, man. He that ruleth man must be just and just live by the faith, faithful, and also too in Nehemiah 7. I was looking at that yesterday. But yeah, that's another story for another day. But notice how it says the Rock of Israel, man. That's what it is. Rock is solid. It's consistent. It's solid. It's indestructible. It's strong. And that's where that Isaiah 26:4. Trust in that Lord. Trust in that rock, man. Trust in the Most High Yahushua's everlasting strength, man. So, So yeah, it says the Second Samuel 23 and 3. It says, the God of Israel said, the Rock of Israel spake unto me. He that ruleth over men must be just and rule in the fear of Yahweh. So exactly, man. So let's go to Ezekiel 3 and 6. So now let's get to Ezekiel. Why did Ezekiel, Ezekiel even say, the Most High said to Ezekiel, man, how I went to another people, they would have listened, man, because that's what he said. That's what it kind of lines up with that Matthew 3. Like, think now we have, Abraham, but like, you don't think he, out of these stones, like, he can raise up children like unto Abraham, or raise up another nation, man. Why? Because then he's like, the stones was symbolic of that solid, being strong, being faithful, man, that like not changing, man. It was a rock. It's hard, it's solid, it's non-changing. Like, it's damn near hard. It's hard to, break, man. But let's get this Ezekiel chapter, and this is all tying into faith, like, right here. Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 6. Not many people, not many too many people of a strange speech or of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely I sent thee unto them, they would have hearkened unto thee. So yeah, that's what Ezekiel's the Most High said. Yeah, that's what the Most High Yahushua said to Ezekiel, man. Like, listen, have I went to another people, they would have listened, man. And Yahushua even says that, like, in Matthew 12, man, the Queen of the South, the people of Nineveh is going to be indictment against you, because this word and this faithfulness, this bread, stuff like that for you, and y'all don't even want it, man. So, and don't get it twisted, man, because like Second Ezra 3 goes into listening, because like a lot of times our people in the word, even out the word, man, we think like, oh, okay, we see the state of our people, like, we think, okay, the grass is green on the other side, like, how okay, these other nations must be more righteous, more carry themselves more in better manner than we are, and that's not the case, man. Because I worked in corporate America as well, man, with those Edomites, like, yeah, and they just as bad too. They just as wicked. And also too, a lot of our people had this mentality. Okay, cool. If we go and like just move out the country, that's gonna solve all the problems. Yeah, I mean, listen, you want to move out the country, that's cool. But they people over there, look, shoot. I one of my favorite halal spots, man. Like, the people in there cool. It's the Ishmaelites, those Arabs in there, cool. But man, on the screen, the TV, man, they showing the picture of the Kaaba stone, man. How they worshiping that damn Saturn, that mother goddess, that cube, the cube of Saturn, that black, the vagina, I should say, like right there. That's pretty much what that is, man. Those Ishmaelites, they worshiping that. And other places, a lot of our people, like, don't get it wrong, Africa is cool, because my brother went to Africa, but what those Hamites out there doing in Africa, and all across the world, man, the whole world's in wickedness too. So let me say it just inside, but I say this as well. I want to talk about this as well, but pretty much what the Most High is saying here, because I want to just touch on it in a nuanced perspective. But what the Most High is saying unto here is here, man. Like, how they went to another people, they would listen, man. Y'all been hard headed, stiff necked ever since I got you, man. That's why there's no man, like natural man wouldn't do that, man. No natural man would deal with a woman like that, man. That's all the mercy and patience and long suffering of the Most High Yahushua. They weren't, because natural man willingly wouldn't marry, or in his right state of mind, say, because there's men that do that every day, but in his right state of mind, actual man of honor, of integrity, is not gonna get with a woman like that, not gonna deal with that. So yeah, man, it's the same here. But let's get this Ezekiel 3 and 6. It says, not many people of a strange speech or of a hard language, whose words thou canst understand. Surely I have sent thee unto them. They would have hearkened unto thee. So yeah, man. So then he said in Matthew 3, John the Baptist says, think now we have Abraham within ourselves, that the Most High Yahushua can raise up stones, like, like children unto Abraham, and lining up with what we read in Ezekiel, man, that goes into the faith. Those stones will be faithful, those that will follow the word, man. Like, so that's what it is. Even like, that's why Yahushua being the priesthood of Melchizedek, there was no 12 tribes during the time of Melchizedek. So now when he says that, listen, pretty much, man, it don't matter what nation you are, man. If you born of the word, then you born of the word. It is what it is. So yeah, man, because a lot of times too, we don't talk about it. But listen, even in Hebrews 11, Rahab, shoot, she's mentioned more than a lot of our ancestors, a lot of our forefathers, like as far as faith, man. And we know Rahab was the Canaanite harlot, man. So listen, it's about, like, once again, being born in that word as well. But it says let's get this Matthew what you call him, 39 says, and think not to say within yourself, we have Abraham our father. For I say unto you that that Yahweh is able to raise up these stones to raise up the children unto Abraham. Yeah, man, exactly. So even in Second Samuel, real quick. Let's go to grab that real quick. He could just that's kind of similar to ironically enough, John the Baptist was a Levite, and kind of like the Most High and Yahushua said the same thing to Moses in Exodus 32 when he was about to get rid of all the rest of the tribes. But Levi means to be joined to the Most High and Yahushua, man. So, but that's crazy that but because pretty much what John the Baptist said here is similar to what the whole situation with Moses Exodus 32 when we started worshiping the calf and started partying and doing whatever we wanted to do. Even now, like when Moses went up, just like even like now when Yahushua went up, we're doing the same thing. But it's saying the same type of thing. But even in that, yeah, the Most High Yahushua still would have kept their promise because it was Moses, a Levite, so he would still kept his promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So that's just a lot of times. Even I've missed shout out to brother Sammy Firstborn because I've even missed that for years. So but yeah. Anyway, let's get to Second Samuel real quick. Actually, so yeah, what did David use when he killed Goliath, man? What, a stone, right? A rock. Because that was symbolic of the Most High Yahushua being a rock, man. Like, and the Most High Yahushua getting the victory, man. Because that's David. That's rock was David's faith, man. And that David, and that faith even was kind of prophetic in Genesis 49 when it says, how the tribe of Judah will be. And that's, of course, a prophecy of one Yahushua overcoming sin and death. And two, like, men like righteous men like David that came out of the line of Judah and other men as well. But like, yeah, but let's get to 2 Samuel real quick, man. 12 and 17. I should say. Actually, no, I don't need that. I don't really need that. But yeah, because we kind of know story David, Goliath. How David had to sling in the rock, and that rock is pretty much representative of faith in the Most High Yahushua. David's faith in the Most High Yahushua, and in Most High's, him being rock, being even in the world, even natural, even our people now, man. Like and he's in the world in regular life, man. That's where that saying comes from. Listen, he's rock solid. It means he's a man of honor, respect, integrity, man. He's like that upright. That's is what it is, man. It's crazy. I was watching a reel the other day of it's crazy because even with the whole Fantastic Four thing, they always do things like because I remember back in damn near 20 years ago, my uncle took me to see the first not the first Fantastic Four movie, but the one back in 2005, because there was a few before that. I think it was two before that, one in the 90s and one before that, but there was one in 2005. Then 10 years later, when 2015 with Michael B. Jordan, there's one now that come with one in summer. So that's crazy. Kind of every 10 years they kind of make a Fantastic Four movie. They try to get it right, man, because no, I think they will this time because it looked good. But pretty much, man, my point is I was watching a reel on YouTube, man. Like, it was about the Thing, man. Pretty much the Thing is like the Thing in the Fantastic Four. What's his name? I forget the Thing in the Fantastic Four's actual name. Ben Grimm, that's his name of the character. Like the Thing, he pretty much they were going breaking down his character, like other aspect that he has. Pretty much his character is indestructible, man. Because his character is pretty much indestructible. But what is the Thing, man? What is he made up? He's made up of rock. He's made up of rocks, and I think he got there was a rock from not gamma ray. It was something when they. I don't know I forget the whole story with I gotta watch a Fantastic for when they tried to go in space and something like that. But that's beside the point, man. But the Thing, man. The character of the Thing in the Marvel comic books, man. He's pretty much indestructible, man, because he's made out of rock, man. So that's just pretty much the strength, indestructible, man. And that's like spiritually what that's. What we just read in 2 Samuel, man, how the Most High Yahushua rock is stony ground, and why do you think Yahushua was saying that? Because the rock being rock solid, being upright, and the faithful, integral, man, that can change it not, man. So yeah, man. So I was really want to get into this, man. How he's yeah, man, how he's a rock, man. So that's just what it is. And ironically enough, man, he's the character of the Thing, he's orange, man. So pretty much, man, that's being bright, man, and that's the light of the Most High Yahushua, man. Be spiritually looking at it, the light, man, can make you like, make you rock solid, man. So yeah, man. Hopefully this is edifying, man. So yeah, man. That's just listen. He's all right. Actually, you know what? Let's get this in Mark 4, man, because there's a reason why he says all this stuff. Mark chapter 4 and verse yeah yeah, exactly. Mark chapter 4 and verse 16. And these are likewise which are sown on stony ground, who when they heard the word, immediately received it with gladness. Yeah, stony ground, exactly. So it's rock solid, man. Like, let's get this into Sirach, because there was something else. Yeah, exactly. Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach chapter 22 and verse 16. As timber girt bound together, a building cannot be loosed by shaking. So the heart that established by a wise counsel shall fear no time. So yeah, man. That's pretty much kind of lined up with that Mark 4. Like, no, a building cannot be together, loose by shaking. So is the heart established by a wise counsel shall fear no time. And like, Isaiah 9 and 6. Like, pretty much the counsel of the Most High Yahushua, man. The gospel, the testimony, man. That's the counsel, like, yeah, and that's that. It won't be shaken or loose, man. That's why, like, in Hebrews 12 it says that we got to receive now a kingdom that can't be moving, man. And that what did Yahushua say? The kingdom is within you. So the word being within you, man. The gospel, like, the new covenant, man. The gospel, the testimony, like the word being in you, man. It's not gonna be shaking or moving, man. But this all lines up, man, with the Most High Yahushua being our rock, man. Being like solid and like yeah, they're them changing not, man. So pretty much keeping the Most High house out. Like, no, this is Psalm 62:8. I'm sorry, I meant to get this, but yeah, I meant to wrap this up, but yeah, man. Psalm 62:8. It says, trust in him at all times. Ye people, pour out your heart before him. Yahweh is our refuge for us. Yeah, Selah. So yeah, your house, the Most High house is that, like, like in the law, the city of refuge, man. So he is that strong tower the righteous going to be safe. So like they are, I should say. But yeah, man, that's is what it is too, man. Shoot, damn, I had something else to say, but it's all good. So peace.